Well, welcome to another episode of the Wild West Farmer. My name is Casey. Today is June the 19th. Today will be our fourth day here on the combine. Albert's been behind the scenes working sun up to sundown. We'll get to see some of the fruits of his labor where we're moving the combine here in a minute. But in the background there, you can see him running 8-row 1210 case planter. We're wildcatting it into Milo, so that's what Albert's working on. It's currently about 10:30 in the morning. I've been having to spray in the mornings on this Milo planter and trying to clean up some of these wheat fields that have weed in it. Cheeto's been hauling water, starting drips, doing all the many things, hauling diesel, cleaning the combine, greasing it. He actually drove the combine yesterday afternoon some. I had to go do other stuff.
First time ever driving a combine. Oh wait, that was something. I would rate driving combine 9 out of 10, 9.5. Kind of fun, gotta say.
We've all had our tongues hanging out, but we're getting a lot done. We're going to a real pretty patch of dryland wheat. I'm super excited. I think it'll be a lot better than this held-on wheat. Let's go cut some wheat. This is a patch that got held out yesterday. Cut real pretty. It's what it is. Looks good. We'll probably throw in a couple clips from yesterday when we are cutting this of just some roller shots. Let y'all take a look at that. In the meantime, we're gonna move our stuff.
I don't think he can see nothing. We've got straw. Goodness me. This is just the astronomical amount of straw that we got. I mean, I think we can just go get a baler and run it through here and make a bunch of bales. Yeah, that's a lot of straw.
Sad. I think this thing, I don't even know what it's making. It's probably making 10 bushels. I really thought it'd make 20. We're trying to do the best we can. This was really, really good wheat. I was super excited to get to combine it, and it's just not making very good. It's deceiving because the plants still have their head stuck in the air, but if you get your hand and fill in those heads, a lot of the seeds are not in there. That's because a hail ball, boom, hit it, and the seeds flew out of the head, but did break the head off. Not ideal. I know the next fields we're going to have taken a little bit of hail, but nothing this dramatic. This got stomped on.
I just finished driving the combine for the first time. I ran it for about an hour, a little over. Kind of satisfying watching that wheat go in there and then come out in the hopper behind me. It's amazing to see that the same seeds we are harvesting, we put back into the ground, and then God blesses them, and then those same little seeds turn into a whole plant that produces more seeds. It is truly amazing and blows my mind every time. Whew. Luckily, this guy right here, he was the problem. Oh shoot, that was a full bottle. It's been on there so long the hail made a hole in it, so luckily we don't have no problems that we need to fix for tomorrow. Big old thumbs up.
So this patch of wheat we're coming to, got the grain cart moved, just moved the header. But I wanted to take a second and show y'all what Albert's been working on. This was originally a cotton field, got completely destroyed with hail. So we came in here, we actually plowed this up, and he turned around yesterday and he replanted it into Milo. Got a little seed right there. So they're about 1.25 inches. And we are currently running the drip on this right now. We got our water on the south side And I just sprayed this field earlier this morning. So it's been plowed, planted, and sprayed all within the day and a half. We have another field over here that matches it. And then the one that he's working on now, we're just going to plant it and spray it. Took some hail in here, but there's a lot more seeds in the heads. So hopefully this here will be in that 15 to 20 bushel range. Sure hope so. Guess we'll find out here pretty soon of what's going to happen with this.
Casey coming in hot and heavy.
Well, we got it hooked up. Cheeto's gonna pull up. I'm gonna cut us out a spot where we can kind of turn our stuff around. We're pretty tight cornered here. And that way the semi can get in here and get loaded and shoot back out that road.
Day number 4 of wheat harvest. We are on a dryland patch today. This is one of our drip fields, but we did not water this wheat. This is just dryland winter wheat. Fingers crossed this field makes good.
Cheeto went to lunch. It's lunchtime right now. And he's got a couple other things that I'm gonna have him work on if this is not super busy over here.
Check out that Milo. Wow. I mean, this stuff is huge. Gotta go a little watering. What I'm out here doing right now is I'm gonna flip the pads on the pivot from it going just pouring down to it spraying. So this pivot is gonna walk over there to where that half of the field is just freshly planted Milo. It was planted last night. We flip the pads over, and that way it will irrigate that Milo, and that Milo will all be able to come up real nice. There is some moisture in the ground, but it's about 4 to 5 inches deep. This is what I'm doing in between driving the grain cart and checking the drip fields, and then go do these pads, and then later I gotta go fill up the water truck so Casey can spray in the morning. Just all the things. It's the life of a farmer. It's the life of Cheeto.
Well, I got 2 full hoppers on 4 zones on this side of the farm. So that means it should be making about 2 semi-loads, which is pretty good on 70 acres. I got Cheeto coming over here right now. We're gonna unload it. Got a lot of morning glory out here. See that green? It's called morning glory. Weed battle. Morning glory is pretty bad. Luckily, we're getting this weed out before they get tangled up in it, because I'm having to mow this weed off pretty close to the ground to get it to feed in the header. If you look at the video, high yielding West Texas cotton, will it make 4 bales? That is the same field. This cotton here last year did crazy good, made like 1,980 pounds. We're 20 pounds short of making 4 bales of cotton on this one. This is drip irrigated field. Now this wheat was never watered. It's 100% dry land. Never have had the water back on this side since we quit watering our cotton. So this field has actually turned out some pretty good yields. We're not quite halfway with the field, and we've got 1 truck. So by my calculations, this field is possibly making 30 bushels. I was hoping it would make 15. So that's really good. Going about 6 miles an hour. We got our fan set at 1,000, but it's running 990, 980 under a low. Rotor speed is running at 850. We've got our concave clearance. I don't know if y'all can see that up there. It's set at 6, and our lower sieve is at 7. The upper sieve in this combine is actually a rigid fixed upper sieve. I think it's like supposedly supposed to be like on 15, kind of right in that area. The hailstorm definitely affected us. It changed our whole dynamic of our year. It changed the amount of money we're going to be spending because we're not spending it on an expensive cotton crop that got wiped out. I still have some cotton. Acres are lower than I've ever had. Cotton harvest will be a little bit quicker. Combine harvest will be a lot longer. If it all makes, we're planting with the faith that we'll have a crop. We don't know. It's all in the air. It's all in the Lord's hands. But our whole year got rearranged with that storm that came through. Just thankful that the Lord has been taking care of us and watching over us and just blessing us and guiding us and directing us the best of our ability. Gets to be a lot dumping on the go, watching your header, hand driving, and trying to keep that from spilling. Luckily, we got our radios here. Cheeto, you want to give them a yow? Comes in handy with the radios.
Was that good?
No, keep going. Yeah, you got it. So anyway, the radios are super handy for harvest time, just because we can kind of talk to each other, tell us each other's how fast we're going and whatnot. Because we don't do this all the time. We are cotton farmers. We can run the cotton strippers and bull buggies and all that stuff just by muscle memory almost. The combine thing is a whole new adventure for me, especially. This is my second wheat harvest to do by myself. Prior to that, I've always hired someone to do my combining and things like that. This combine is a 9860. It's got a ton of hours on it. 5,800 hours on the engine and 4,100 hours on the separator. It's a 2005 model, but it's still running. This field, I think, is going to average right at 27 bushels. Very, very blessed to get that. That load came in at 12.8 on the moisture, which is really just dry. I was afraid stuff was getting too dry. The 11s and 10s. We lose a lot of weight when we get it that dry. So luckily we're getting right in the middle of the moisture. 13.5 is where they want it, or below. And so we're at 12.8. This morning we might have been at 13.5, but right now we're already down to 12.8. Bushel weight on it was 61.8 pounds, so we're a little heavy on our bushel weight, which means the quality of grain we're bringing in is really good. I could fine tune it a little better, but my fan does not adjust, it's stuck. We physically have to go pull the actuator off the side of the combine and then fine tune it and then hope that fixes our problem, and it might not. We'll see what it looks like at the next field. We're almost done. We've got this from here to the county road left. Probably, I don't know, 20 minutes. let it shake for a second, make sure we get all this here on this farm. On to the next one. So this field's right beside Idalou. Right there is first street of the town. The town goes back to the west. Right there is the Idalou Co-op gin. That's where we gin all our cotton. And today I'm dusting them out with the wheat dust.
I wish I was that relaxed right now. Minoka's already over here with his water truck. He's got it all hooked up to where he just has to pull the handle on it, but I'm gonna put the hose right here and then I'll use it for a second and then I'll put it back together so it seems like I was never here. We're almost there. Got about 100 more gallons to go. Minoka will never know I was here. I made it back. So this way in the morning, if Casey wants to go spray, he can just load up and go. I'm going to add fuel to both of our little water pumps real quick. And then I will go back to the field and see what's going on over there.
Been combining and combining. We're gonna call it quits for right now. The elevator's shutting down, but we'll be after tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed it. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Be sure to hit that subscribe button for all kinds of farming content right here in West Texas, cotton, milo, and wheat. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.